quarterback in the league. Oh, what a catch by Jay Nathaniel. That touchdown, Hurricanes.
Junior take a shot deep. Open target. Her third from left to right. Sets up. Oh,
down.
Watch him. He's going to set up. He's going to go for the. It fell from the sky into Aaron Ike's hand.
Bobby Bowden Field inside Doak Campbell Stadium has seen many great battles, and you can add one more to that list here tonight. It's a top 10 showdown between the number 7 UNC Tar Heels and the number 5 Florida State Seminoles. Hello once again, everybody. Nate Murphy here, and this time joined by Vinny Mixon. Vinny, Florida State's been in 2 straight shootouts. UNC, they're no stranger to scoring points either. Are we heading for another high-scoring tilt in this one tonight?
I don't see why we wouldn't. The lowest scoring total from either of these teams is 41 points in a game. And for everybody that took the under at 74.5, they're probably sweating already at pregame, but I expect to see a lot of points.
I don't necessarily disagree with you. And, yeah, if you took the under on this, I'm not sure what you were thinking. Aiden Martinez leading the Tar Heel offense out to start the ball game. They'll get it at their own 29-yard line. 1st and 10, offset I. They're going to play fake to Nick Cowell to start the game, and all kinds of time for Martinez. He's going to take a shot downfield, complete inside the 40 down to the 33-yard line. It's Cadbury Wellington. Big play to start the game.
Yeah, anytime you give your quarterback all that time in the world back there to make a play, some receiver's going to get open. Pass coverage can't hold on as long as that. And then you see Beef Wellington back there picking up a huge gain on the first play.
And you could see that it was covered well initially, but as you said, it's too much time for Martinez. Wellington eventually changed his route, winds up wide open. And now play fake, quick throw over the middle this time to Debo Banks. Picks up a short 4. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I like the go right there. You just picked up a huge chunk play on your first play. On the next play, just try and pick up a little bit, see what the defense allows you to do, and there you are with a 4-yard gain.
And Tony, hello. I appreciate the shout out there. And we got a great one here to close out our Tuesday night, and North Carolina's offense rolling early. 3 straight completions, this time to Cooper Wiersma for 13 and another first down.
Wiersma with the strong hands on that one. Martinez put that in a tight window. I mean, the coverage was beautiful on that play. Just better catch.
Play fake, and over the middle of this one is dropped, and I don't think that one's on Aiden Martinez. He put it where it needed to be.
No, and his receiver wishes he could have that one back. He holds on to that one. There's nobody back there to stop him from getting inside the end zone.
Now 2 tight ends in the formation. They'll throw again. Martinez under some pressure, and he will not get away. Dropped for a loss of 4 by Jordan Baker. It'll be 3rd and 14.
Absolutely. The defensive end isn't going to get credit for the sack on this play, but he's the one that forced him back into Jordan Baker. All pass rushers stayed in their lanes. The coverage on the back end was beautiful as well. And Jordan Baker is going to get a sack here and back North Carolina up to a 3rd and very long.
And that was Mike Diamond, the freshman defensive end you were referring to, number 51. Couldn't quite get him down, but it helped lead to the sack. And on 3rd and long, it will be a completion to Tatiana Hoops. She's got 20, did everything but get it to the end zone.
Absolutely, and this is a great throw by Aiden Martinez right here. Fits it right in between the cover 2 where his receiver has to go up there. And Tatiana Hoops, give her credit for holding on through the contact.
So now 1st and goal. Will we see the first run play from North Carolina here? Ball inside the 1. Tight end in motion. They will hand it off, and Nick Cowell just kind of pilfers a touchdown away from one of those receivers who did all the work. He goes in from a yard out. I don't think UNC cares. They're up 7-0.
Yeah, anytime you're on the 1-yard line, just go ahead, line up under center, put your power against their power. North Carolina outpowers them on that play, and Nick Cowell with the first touchdown in this game.
So a beautiful drive from North Carolina's offense to start this ball game. And just like that, we're about a minute and a half in. We've got 7 points on the board, so already going to start threatening that over, as you talked about. And Florida State, they'll start their first possession after the Blake Elder 18-yard return, just short of the 20-yard line. Great special teams coverage by UNC there. Backing Florida State up a little bit. Now over the middle, incomplete. Zeus Clayton couldn't connect there. DeAndre Gross knocks it down.
Yeah, it looked like Clayton already knew where he was trying to throw to before the snap happened. The defense was just all over it on that play.
Under center goes Clayton. Play fake under pressure, loses the football, and recovered by Ronnie De La Roca. So the tailback fortunately was still in pass protection after the play fake, and Florida State avoids disaster there.
Yeah, DeAndre Gross getting it done early on both ways of the field. Got it done in the pass game on the first play. Now he's going to get a sack fumble here. The senior out of Batesville, Mississippi, off to a hot start in this one.
And now 3rd and 21. What does Florida State have in the playbook for this one? Under some pressure, thrown complete. Great catch by Sebastian Sapp. Excuse me. He picks up 16, but he's still going to be short of the first down, and Florida State forced to punt it away on a 3-and-out.
Yeah, Sapp's been having himself a great freshman year so far, up over 200 yards on the season right here. Big catch, able to hold on to it, just unable to shed the tackle and pick up that first down that they needed. And here's North Carolina going to start out in good field position.
And Trevor Austin, the little guy, running over some of the Florida State special teamers, getting it out near midfield. And if you're Florida State, we've seen them give up points in bunches the last 2 weeks. They got to come up with a way to slow down UNC right here.
Yeah, and this one's huge for the defense, already up around midfield. Got to get a quick stop.
Don't necessarily want to go down 14, although your offense is just as explosive. Nick Cal picks up one more, 2 yards on his 2 carries. This one sets up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, and if you're going to have your free safety back there making plays up at the line of scrimmage like that, Apollo Richardson, the junior out of Athens, Greece, big tackle on that play.
And this one dumped underneath, complete. Tatiana Hoops takes a big hit, holds on to the football. It'll be 3rd and short.
Yeah, just a simple in route right there. You see Tatiana Hoops just sits down in the soft zone. But DJ Hansen does come up to make that stop. And Florida State right here, big play for them to get off the field.
3rd and 1. And you would think if UNC doesn't get it, they will punt it from this position, but you never know. And this is a draw play to Cal, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage. That will be it. Jordan Baker once again with the play, and UNC will punt it away.
That's what you got to have. You got to have those defensive tackles making big plays like that on those short yardage gains. And Jordan Baker making the huge stop. Florida State going to get themselves the ball right back.
And this punt angled out of bounds, but did not get it very deep. So ball sitting at the 23-yard line for Florida State to start their second drive of the ball game. Clayton under center. He'll turn and fake it and throw near side, nearly intercepted. That was a big play from Trevor Austin. Nearly came down with it.
Yeah, Austin, once he saw where Zeus was going with that, made a nice break on the ball. Fortunately for Florida State, though, they're going to get an incompletion and hold on to it.
And now on 2nd and 10, there's Clayton's second completion of the night. It goes to Quinn James, 9 yards. So a 3rd and short here for Florida State. They'd love to convert and keep this drive going.
And I like the decision there to just pick up some yards on 2nd down, make 3rd down a whole lot easier. When you got 3rd and 1, you got the whole playbook at your disposal.
And they'll go to De La Roca. He shakes one, and now he's out over the 45-yard line, drugged down at about the 46. A gain of 13 and a 1st down.
And it's easy to pick up 1 yard when you got Ronnie De La Roca back there, who's going to end up picking 13 on that play. Huge pickup for Florida State.
And there he goes again, right between the tackles, bouncing and spinning off of defenders. Another 9 yards. It'll be 2nd and 1.
The Roca motion getting started here for Florida State now. First play they're going to have in opponent territory upcoming.
Roca motion. I think that's the first time I've heard that one. I like it. I'll probably steal it at some point. Under pressure is Clayton, and he will go down once again. Daxton Moore this time will get the sack.
Oh, and that's tough because Zeus knew he had a receiver downfield trying to get some air under the ball, but able to get the quick sack right there was Daxton Moore before he gets rid of the ball. Huge play for North Carolina now because that backs them up to a 3rd and 6.
Strong safety coming off the edge and making the big play. Still a manageable third down here at 3rd and 6. Clayton with time this time. Smash route, first down. It's Blake Elder for 20.
And that's just a good throw right there by Zeus Clayton. Got to get it up over the defenders, but you can't throw it too high because you got the safety sitting over top of there. Right in stride to Blake Elder on that play, able to pick up that first down. Keep this drive moving.
We know what Blake Elder can do with the football in his hands, especially in open field. We saw the big kick return just last week. So we'll look to see if Florida State tries to get him the ball in space. This time they turn and hand it to De La Roca. Gain of 3 on first down.
Yeah, give Daxter Moore a lot of credit on that one. Filling up that hole. It looked like Ronnie De La Roca had a chance to maybe pick up 10 or so yards on that play until Daxter Moore able to split that gap and bring him down after a gain of 3.
So now a 4 receiver look. And they'll change it up and go to Garcia, and he's got first down yardage. Jamario James Garcia for 8. Gets Florida State to the red zone. It'll be 1st and 10.
Beautiful play call. North Carolina was thinking pass all the way. Florida State shows pass, then hits them with the draw. Nobody there to stop them from picking up the first down.
Fully loaded shotgun set now for the Seminoles, and they're going to give it to De La Roca this time. He'll shake 1, picks up 1, sets up the 2nd down at 9.
And you got to like the effort from this North Carolina defense. They know that Florida State's going to be able to run the ball. It's how can you limit them, and you see a bunch of North Carolina defenders around the ball every time it's being ran.
And now up the middle, it's De La Roca once again. 6 more yards for him, and it'll be 3rd down and 4.
Yeah, that 6-yard gain on 2nd down is one the coaches are going to love, because now 3rd and 4, you got a lot more at your disposal when you pick this next play.
And they will empty the backfield here. 4 receivers and a tight end. To the back of the end zone, wide open, it's Quinn James, and the Seminoles are on the board.
Yeah, anytime you got a receiver in the back of the end zone, it's going to be busted coverage. Big play right there. Jesus Clayton recognizes it and gets it down there to Quinn James for him to be able to get that foot in bounds. The senior out of Kokomo, Indiana, tying this game up pending the extra point.
And so with 2:54 to play here in the first quarter, the extra point by Alexi Kier up and good. So the senior tacks 1 more on. It's 7-7. And this is the ball game we expected to see. Both teams have punted once now. Both teams have driven it right down the field and stuck it in the end zone. We are on pace for exactly what we thought we would get. And don't forget these special teams with Austin and Elder can get into it as well.
Yeah, still a lot of firepower. I mean, like you were just saying that. The kick return games have been 2 of the best in the CFSL so far this year.
And Nick Cal around the outside, shakes one man with a vicious stiff arm, picks up 7 across the 30, and Nick Cal was running hard on that one.
Yeah, anytime you can stiff arm a man into the shadow realm, you're going to love it from your halfback right there. 7 yards on first down is a great pickup.
And that was Beanie Buchanan, the strong safety freshman. Was wishing he was back in high school after that run. And now Martinez looking to take advantage, and he's got Wellington downfield, 22 yards and a first down.
I have no idea how Aiden Martinez was able to see that. He starts sprinting out to his right, and all of a sudden comes back to the opposite field, puts it on a laser to Beef Wellington, and another big pickup from Beef Wellington, moving them into Florida State territory.
Daniel Gunn in chat was saying, stay in bounds and you've got room. Well, it's hard to change direction when your body is going that way when you're that big. And Cooper Wiersma, a 7-yard pickup on first down.
Yeah, I don't think there's much in change of direction for Cadbury Wellington, 6'4", 282 pounds.
Sudden change of direction does not favor Cadbury Wellington. But right back across the middle goes UNC. It's Tatiana Hoops for her 3rd catch. And another first down for this UNC offense.
Yeah, sometimes you don't have to make it hard on yourself. Just make easy throws, pick easy targets, and pick up first downs.
And this one thrown underneath once again. Debo Banks getting back in on the action. His 2nd catch in this first quarter. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And I like how North Carolina's been mixing it up. They're hitting you with the dink and dunk. They're hitting the intermediate routes, and they're hitting their deep shots. Florida State hasn't been able to figure out what they're going to call next.
And now they tried the toss sweep. Tried to get it outside with David Butler. Nothing doing. Mike Diamond makes the play this time, gets his credit for the tackle for loss, and a great job. All that Garnett over there gave him no room to work.
Give a lot of credit to Apollo Richardson on that play. He's the one that was able to push North Carolina back and pick up the loss.
I give no credit to Matt. And this one is thrown to Cooper Wiersma. 17 yards on 3rd and 10. Move the chains once again for the Tar Heels.
Oh, man, this one, it looked like Florida State was going to have the pressure there in time, and Aiden Martinez, him and his receiver just got that connection, both of them, Cooper Wiersma, able to hold on through the contact, pick up a first down, and get them inside that red zone.
Ball sitting at the 16-yard line, faking the draw to Cal to the back of the end zone. Had a man, but could not bring it down. It's incomplete, 2nd and 10.
I don't know if he felt the pressure or just overthrew that one. It looked like he had an open receiver in the end zone.
Maybe just got a little bit excited and tried to aim it there. Martinez under pressure off his back foot and completes it. And first down yardage, Beef Wellington gets it to the 1st and goal.
You know Gunn's got to be on the sidelines watching his quarterback throw off his back foot going, no, 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 no. Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's exactly what that one was. And now to the end zone on the slant route. Tatiana Hoops gets inside the defender and inside the end zone for a Tar Heel touchdown.
It's always going to be tight around the end zone trying to get your receivers open. Slants are going to break man coverage just about every time. And right here, Tatiana Hoops does a great job, and then it's just pitch and catch from Aiden Martinez.
A great drive once again, and that was Chris Bryant on the coverage, just a step behind. And when you're playing from the 6-yard line, a step behind means 6 points. Tatiana Hoops with the touchdown reception, and just like that, UNC with a quick answer. 35 seconds to go. First quarter, 14-7 UNC, and Florida State going to get a chance to return this kick. And we know what their special teams can do, not this time. Quinn James, a return to 31.
And that's a big stop, too, because if Quinn James can make one more cut, I think he's taking that all the way to the house.
And again, we could quickly watch special teams change the score with both of these teams. So keep an eye on that. No time to catch your breath on kick returns. Agent P, Perry push carry off with his first catch of the night. First catch, 18 yards, good for a first down.
Already up over 400 yards on the season is the junior tight end, Perry push carry off. A little late to see him getting his first catch in this one, though.
You would like to see him get going early, but Clayton has worked the football around and gotten him into the end zone once. Looking to do it again. This one, a bit of a misfire, and Destiny Buss steps up, gets her first pass deflection of the night.
Yeah, almost looked like North Carolina was running routes out here for Zeus Clayton. Luckily for him, though, it falls to the ground.
He'll get another shot here on 2nd down and 10, and he will take it back over the middle, incomplete. That one in the receiver's hands, but knocked out violently. It'll be 3rd and 10.
Yeah, big play right there by Wes Finney to knock it out and bring up a 3rd and 10, like you said.
And now going to spread things out, 5 wide receivers, and taking a shot one-on-one, and this one's intercepted. And it is going to be dropped at the 5-yard line. He's going to be dropped at the 5-yard line. That's Dakota LeBlanc. He was beat on the play, but jumps up and makes a great pick.
And that's one that Zeus Clayton is going to want back. Elder had a couple steps on LeBlanc on that play. But because Zeus Clayton tries to put it on the rope instead of getting a little bit air under that, that allows LeBlanc to get back under it and make that play. And
there was a little bit of pressure there late, right in the face of Zeus Clayton. May have forced that underthrow. And Nick Cowell for 3 yards there to close out quarter number 1. It was an exciting first quarter, and we got 3 more of them to go. UNC leads 14-7. Come on back. You're watching the CFSL presented by PX1 Sports right here on YouTube. And back inside Doak Campbell Stadium here in Tallahassee, Florida. 2nd down and 7 coming up for the Tar Heel offense deep in their own territory. Nick Cowell on the draw. He's going to be close to first down yardage. Give him 7 before he's swarmed under. It'll be 3rd and inches.
You give a lot of credit to the center on that play, making the block that Nick Cal needed to be able to get from behind the line of scrimmage before being brought down, and he's able to pick up a huge gain off of it.
And once again, they go to the draw play, first down yardage, and across the 20 to about the 22-yard line goes David Butler. It'll be 1st and 10 UNC.
Yeah, sometimes just keeping it simple is all you got to do right there. 3rd and 1, all you got to do, turn around, hand it to your running back, let him pick up the first down.
3 straight running plays, and they're back over the 20-yard line. Now they're going to toss sweep, and Nick Cal gets to the line of scrimmage, and he was lucky to get that far. Apollo Richardson came up and put it on him.
Yeah, Apollo Richardson has really been great in the run game so far in this one. Made a lot of plays. Doesn't have to make all the tackles, but he's done a great job of slowing the running back down.
Play fake here, and Martinez with time. Goes across the middle, complete, 1st down yardage once again. Cooper Wiersma with 27 more out near midfield.
Beautiful route right there by Wiersma. Does a great job running in front of the defender instead of behind him, giving Martinez that target to throw to. Almost broke a big one if he could have got away from that tackle.
Yeah, if he slips that Buchanan tackle, we might be looking at 6 more points for the Tar Heel offense. Instead, 1st and 10, ball just shy of the midfield stripe. Martinez, quick drop, had some pressure in his face, had to throw it away. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, I think if he takes an extra half second, he'll realize that his tight end's sitting right there. Could have just dumped it off. But regardless, don't make a bad situation worse.
I formation. They'll straight drop back throw here. And this one nearly picked off. Zeus Banks had it in his hands and could not haul it in.
Martinez breathing a sigh of relief. He knew he should have thrown that as soon as he released it. Lucky for him, though, they're going to get another shot here on 3rd and 10.
Big 3rd down here. Florida State would love to get off the field. They will not. Wellington inside the 10 down to the 7-yard line. Padbury beef Wellington for 44 more and already over the 100-yard mark.
One of the best ways to beat a cover 3 is run 2 people at the seam and make the safety pick and choose. That's exactly what North Carolina does on that play right there. Beef Wellington open down the field, getting them inside the red zone now.
And so a 1st and goal. 2 tight ends in the formation. They'll bring 1 across from left to right. They'll throw it again. Quick drop, slant pattern once again. This time it's Debo Banks, and he finds the end zone for a Tar Heel touchdown.
Yeah, I was a little confused on the play. It looked like the receiver ran the wrong route because they had Beef Wellington right there as well. I thought Martinez made a bad pass for a second. Next thing you know, North Carolina's right there with a touchdown.
And another quick strike from UNC puts them up 21-7. But let's not write this one off just yet. Remember, Florida State had a lead last week and watched it disappear. We'll see if they can turn the tables as Elder with the return there. 1st and 10 from the 23. And so here we go. Clayton in the backfield, 4 receivers and a tight end in the formation. Hook him underneath, complete, and Quinn James picks up 7 on that 1st down reception. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Yeah, this is big right here for Florida State because you got to realize you can't get 14 points on one play. Just take your shots when you got them and just let the defense dictate where you're going to go with the ball.
On 2nd and 3, underneath to Agent P, push carry off, gets his 2nd reception of the ballgame, and just like you said, Clayton scanned the field and took what the defense gave him.
And that's all you got to do as a quarterback. You don't have to be the big guy with the big arm. Sometimes thinking and dunking, getting it down the field gets the job done.
2 receivers in the same spot, just like we saw from UNC a second ago, but push carry off with his 2nd straight reception, I should say, and that one good for 9, 2nd and 1 coming up.
Wes Finney up to 6 tackles here for North Carolina. Stops Florida State from picking up the 1st down, but it's still a 2nd and 1 upcoming though.
And we're going a long one, almost 2 here for Florida State. They're going to slide a tight end in motion, set him up on the left side. And they're going to go down the sideline. Sebastian Sapp with the toe drag swag. Good for 19 and a 1st down.
Sebastian Sapp's hands have been so reliable since his debut this season. And he's been a key weapon for Zeus Clayton as this season has progressed.
Gun in chat did not like the call from the referees, but the booth agrees enough to not stop it. So here we go on 1st and 10. UNC with a blitz, didn't get home, but great coverage on the back end, forces the throwaway. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, that's just had textbook defense in every phase. Pass rush keeps the quarterback in the pocket, doesn't allow him anywhere to escape, and the coverage on the back end is great.
So now offset eye, De La Roca in the backfield. Straight drop back from Clayton, dumped underneath. Junie Winter, the fullback, picks up 4. It'll be 3rd and 6.
Yeah, and a 4-yard gain may not look like a lot, but 3rd and 6, it's definitely a different play call than what you've got on 3rd and 10.
And on this spot in the field, you got 2 downs to get it. So running the football wasn't out of the question. This time, hit as he lets it go, and that ball, fortunate to 1, be ruled a forward pass, and 2, to hit the ground.
Yeah, and also fortunate for Zeus Clayton just getting rid of the ball, because that sack would have took them out of range to even go for it here on this play.
Would have forced probably a punt or an extremely long field goal. Instead, 4th and 6, they're going to go for it. Complete, but Quinn James came back a little bit too far. Needed to just stay where he was. Caught it close to the 1st down marker. I don't know if he would have got it, but as he comes back, he winds up a couple yards short.
Yeah, you hit it on the head right there. I think you're right. If he just sits down at the 1st down marker, doesn't come back, I think he's got a better chance of picking it up. But North Carolina, give him props right now. Only allowed 1 scoring drive from Florida State so far.
And now quick throw over the middle, and Brody Rockmore, I don't know that he moved after the snap. He winds up just knocking that one down, 2nd and 10.
Yeah, I think this is just another play where Martinez knew where he was going before he even snapped the ball, didn't take his eyes off of it.
And on 2nd down, they dump it down to Debo Banks. Turns, picks up a couple after the catch. It'll be 3rd and 2.
Yeah, when you throw a really risky pass on 1st down, just on 2nd down, take a high percentage throw right there. Able to pick up 8 before Apollo Richardson gets his 5th tackle.
4 out of 5 on 3rd down. They hand it off to Cal, and they are 5 of 6. Nick Cal carries a defender, picks up 6 and a 1st down.
I thought J.C. Newton did a great job getting over there in pursuit. Thought it was going to be a stop, but give Cal the credit for putting out that arm and fighting his way for that 1st down.
Now a quick 2-step drop, and again, we've seen that a couple times now from Martinez. Hops back, sets up quickly, and then throws it away quickly.
Yeah, credit Florida State, though. They brought the house on that play. Martinez just said, you know what, let's just go ahead and end this play and get on to the next one.
And now here we go on 2nd down. Florida State brings some pressure. It's picked up, and Hoops, she sits it down, picks up 11, and it's another Tar Heel 1st down.
And if Florida State's going to bring pressure, you know, just hit them with the quick hitting routes, hits just like that, and Tatiana Hoop's going to pick up a 1st down and move the chains.
Again, Martinez quick drop. This time he's able to find Wellington. 10 yards on 1st down for another 1st down.
That pass rush from Florida State is looking relentless right now. But give a lot of credit to Martinez standing inside the pocket and making these throws accurately.
And a 1st and 10 here. 4.5 to go in the half. Complete catch and run for Debo Banks. Another 10 yards. Move the chains again for UNC.
I like this drive by North Carolina. They're not trying to force the issue. They know they got a 2-score lead. All they got to do is just move the ball, and that's exactly what they've been doing this drive.
Quick update on Twitch. Florida and Miami with 4 minutes to go 1st half. They are deadlocked at 24. Martinez under pressure. Banks hit him as he let it go. It's incomplete, 2nd and 10.
Just didn't feel the rush coming from the backside on that play. Martinez, lucky though, got rid of it without having it being knocked out for a fumble.
And now here we go, 2nd and 10. I formation. Cal's going to get it near side. Has a little bit of room, and it disappeared in a hurry. What a hit by Zeus Banks once again.
Yeah, Zeus Banks not an easy man to run around. All 6'4", 250 pounds, the sophomore out of Vero Beach, Florida, making a huge play right there. Bringing up a 3rd and 8 now. Now Florida State with the opportunity to hold North Carolina to a field goal.
And that would be huge right here with 3:50 and counting in the 1st half. UNC going to set up the screen. There's blocking in front. Cal makes one nice cut, gets it inside the 15. Good for a 1st down.
There was a second on the play. I thought Florida State did a great job getting off the blocks, and they were about to stop him. But Nick Howe does just enough to pick up that first down.
And a 2 tight end set, bring a receiver in motion. Dump it underneath, complete, and a nice little pickup there on first down. Bruno Bones, first time we've called that name tonight, the freshman getting in on the action.
Yeah, sometimes that's all you need. You just need your players to sit down in the open zone and have hands to hold on to the ball, pick up 7 yards on a first down.
And it is 2nd and 3. UNC can pick up a first down at the 3. Sweet play. Trying to get it to the outside, and Butler will pick up all but the first down. Give him 3, but 3rd and inches coming up.
Oh, and Butler with the nice cuts. Does enough to draw the defense in to give him that outside lane. Didn't pick up the first down now. Be interesting to see what they call on this play.
Quick throw, incomplete. They tried to go outside instead of running it up the middle, maybe getting the first down. And UNC going to play aggressive and go for it here.
I like this decision right here. Had it on 3rd and inches. Go ahead and go for it.
Toss sweep. Can they get the edge? Doing it on his own is Nick Powell. He was shut down in the backfield, and I didn't think he was going to get there, but he runs through Chris Bryant for the first down.
Yeah, Nick Cowell's one of those guys. He's not going to have the highlight stats or the highlight plays, but he does what your offense needs him to do every time he touches the ball.
And now over the middle, incomplete. That was dangerous. There was a lot more garnet and white than Carolina blue.
That was the break that Florida State needed badly. Zeus Banks just not able to come away with the interception.
Now they're going to run it up the middle with David Butler, and he gets nowhere. 3rd and goal as Mike Cox makes the play.
Yeah, Cox is going to get credit on that play for the tackle, but there was a bunch of Seminoles getting ready to close in. And 3rd and goal now, you see them coming out with the heavy set.
Big play here on 3rd and goal. Martinez under pressure, and he will be sacked. So after all that, it looks like UNC is going to be forced into a field goal anyway. Mike Diamond gets his first sack of the night.
Yeah, I'm really not mad about Martinez taking the sack right there. Like you said, Mike Diamond getting his first sack of the game. Don't force anything. You already got a lead. Go ahead, add to your lead as well. Just take the sack, let your kicker get up there and make the field goal.
Max Duncan, the freshman defensive end, also in on that play. He was the first man to make contact. And here you see UNC going to drain this play clock. They'll snap it with about 2 on the play clock. And so while we got a second, still tied at 24. Miami had turned it over and forced a punt right back, so they avoid disaster there with 2:26 to go first half. Again, Miami and Florida knotted up at 24. Here, the field goal up and good, so UNC has 24. Florida State sitting at 7 with 1:23 to go here in our first half. Florida State's offense, we know they can move it quickly. We've seen them move it here tonight, just not consistently enough, as Quinn James, 30 yards on that return. Got to get it fired up right here in this last 1:19 in the first half.
Yeah, this is going to be a big drive for both teams. Florida State, they can get back. They can get back in this game by getting some points here. But North Carolina, on the opposite hands, it'll be huge if you just hold Florida State to 7 points and a half.
And open man, Sebastian Sapp, and Clayton's probably kicking himself for not getting it to him half a step sooner, because Sapp could have turned that one upfield for a lot more.
Yeah, it looks like the DBs got mixed up for North Carolina on that play. Sapp, like you said, I don't think anybody's back there to stop him.
It would have been a foot race. Someone with the angle would have had to try and knock him out of bounds. But he does get out of bounds, saves it for a timeout. Florida State looking to continue this drive downfield, and there it is again, Sapp, and this time he does turn it upfield. Same exact look, and Sebastian Sapp gets it turned upfield, picks up a big chunk of yards, and it's 1st and 10 Florida State.
Yeah, Florida State saw something they liked in that previous play. Said, you know what, let's go ahead and run it again. And once again, Sapp right there wide open along the sidelines. This time, it gets him deep into North Carolina territory.
And Ed Lott able to knock him out of bounds. So 1st and 10. Down the seam, wide open. Blake Elder behind everybody. for a 25-yard Seminole touchdown.
And that's the drive we expect to see from the Florida State offense. Quickly down the field. Only took 17 seconds, 3 plays, 67 yards. And here they are, making it a 10-point ball game.
And that's what we saw early in the first quarter, what we expect to see pretty much the entire game. UNC's defense has done an excellent job. But with 1:06 to go and 3 timeouts, you get the feeling that Florida State may have left just a little bit too much time on the clock. Trevor Austin swallowed up there on that return, so good job from the Florida State special teams.
Yeah, and if you're North Carolina, you got a chance here to deflate the hopes that Florida State just got. If you can go down there and put up a touchdown and match them right before halftime, that lead that they just cut into is for naught at that point.
And remember, Florida State will get the ball to start the second half, so this would be a big stop if Florida State can keep UNC off the board. Banks with a 3-yard reception on first down.
Yeah, North Carolina going right back to those high percentage throws. This time, though, they're looking for the sidelines, getting out of bounds instead of having to waste those timeouts.
3 receivers bunched tight to the formation, near side, over the middle. Wellington, a catch in traffic, and he's going to pick up another first down.
I'm still trying to figure out how he threaded that ball to Wellington right there. I thought J.C. Newton was in perfect position, come away with an interception.
Wellington holds on. Martinez over 300 yards passing, looking for more and finding it. Tatiana Hoops along the sideline, and she's up to 67 yards already.
Best way to beat a blitz is out routes and drag routes. That's exactly what North Carolina does on that play. It gets them into Florida State territory.
Under pressure hit as he lets it go. Tatiana Hoops, same exact play, and it's good for another first down.
Yeah, it looked like the same exact play from both the offense and the defense on that one, and we got the same exact result.
So Florida State might think twice about bringing some pressure from that side anyway. And in fact, they will back off and only rush 4 here. Nearly get home. But once again, Tatiana Hoops on a comeback route. Good for 16 more. That is just a great route and very hard to defend.
Yeah, Tatiana Hoops doing a great job on the sidelines on this drive. Toe tapping, I think, got all 10 toes down on that play.
Did an excellent job getting the feet down inbounds and setting up UNC inside the red zone with 42 seconds to go. Nick Cal up the middle, and UNC will use timeout number 2.
Yeah, and I like that play right there. You've been able to pass it down on the outside, maybe get open on the middle right there, and try and see if you can catch Florida State off guard.
Well, there they go again, right up the gut. David Butler for 10 inside the 5, first and goal.
Huge play right there. Not only does it save the timeout, they can get up to the line really quick.
30 seconds and counting, first and goal. And taking a little bit of time here. Martinez to the corner of the end zone, complete. Hoops good for 4, but just short of the goal line.
I think Martinez got to get rid of that ball a little bit quicker, and Hoops is in the end zone. Regardless, though, at worst, you can drain a little bit more time off the clock now.
And they'll go up the middle. Nick Cal, and no yards to show for it, but put 6 more points on the board. UNC will extend the lead to 17 once again with the extra point.
A running back's dream right there. A 0-yard touchdown, walks it in there, extends the lead once more for North Carolina here. And with 22 seconds left, you got to think there's not much of a chance here for Florida State.
Well, have to cover on the kickoff. Real quick, over on Twitch, it's still 21 seconds to go before the end of the first half in that one. And it's a barn burner as well. Miami holds a 31-27 lead over Florida at home. Here, with 18 seconds to go, we'll see if Zeus Clayton takes a shot here. He's alone in the backfield, tight end and 4 wide receivers in the formation. Pushes it across the middle, and first down yardage for Sebastian Sapp.
And a big thing for North Carolina on this drive, don't get beat deep. Let Florida State take whatever they want to underneath.
And there will be a flag here. UNC jumped, but they were drawn off there. So a false start, and that hurts backing Florida State up 5 more yards with just 13 seconds to play here in the half.
Yeah, absolutely. That 5 yards is going to make a big difference because, I mean, they were only about 20 or so yards away from field goal range. Now that's going to back them up just that much more.
And Clayton going to push this one over the middle. Intercepted! They are going to rule Ed Lott was able to scoop that up before it hit the turf. And that one was in and out of the hands of his intended receiver, Lott, with a great interception.
Oh, that's going to hurt for Florida State right there with chance to cut into the lead now. But because of the interception, North Carolina got a shot. They can maybe move downfield and get into field goal position.
One big play. They'll be in field goal range. Martinez says, forget the field goal. We want 6. And just missed hoops in the back of the end zone.
Oh, I thought it was a bad decision taking the shot downfield until I saw the receiver open back there. Martinez just leads him a little too far.
So Hail Mary formation here. Martinez taking his shot, and this one's going to be intercepted. So hurting his stats a little bit, but ultimately means nothing. What a first half that we had here, as that was DJ Hansen closing the half with the interception on the Hail Mary. Holy moly, Vinny, a chance to catch our breaths here as we've hit triple zeros in the second quarter. 31-14, North Carolina. Their offense, they've done whatever they wanted. Florida State, they've got to find a way to get back into that little bit of rhythm we saw them have for a couple of drives.
Yeah, and it was like we said coming into this game, we expected to see a lot of points from both teams in this one. Florida State, though, we thought early on we saw the first drive, them able to drive down the field. And then North Carolina, give them a lot of credit on defense. They had answers. They didn't necessarily get Florida State to go 3 and out, but they did enough to stall the drives and allow Florida State from getting all that momentum. Even when Florida State had that quick 17-second drive right there, right before halftime, North Carolina answered quickly to stall out any of that momentum. And it really goes back to the start of the game. North Carolina just taking advantage of what Florida State's defense gave them, whether it was the dink and dunk plays or the shot plays down the seam. Just an excellent drive. And you look at this, almost double the time of possession North Carolina has in this game.
And you see the turnovers 2-1. The North Carolina turnover, the force on the Hail Mary there. So they have done an excellent job taking care of the football, where Florida State has the 2 turnovers that have cost them chances at points. And North Carolina getting some points off the turnovers. But this, the first drive of the second half, going to be a huge drive for the Seminole offense. And they're going to start it from the 25. Might be an early must-score drive here in the third quarter.
I wouldn't necessarily call it must-score at this point. We've seen this Florida State offense. We know they got quick score potential. But this is I think this is a confidence drive right here. Just take the easy, quick plays and go from there.
Play fake, Clayton, and he's got time. And he's able to find Blake Elder on the comeback route. Good throw and catch, first down yardage.
Yeah, if there's somebody who knows how to tiptoe the sidelines, that's going to be the senior out of Atlanta, Georgia, Blake Elder.
Did a great job that time, and now on 1st and 10. Clayton tries to go over the middle to Sebastian Sapp, I believe, and it's incomplete.
Yeah, West Finney going to get the breakup right there. And give a lot of credit to the linebackers for North Carolina in this one. They've been pretty tight on that coverage.
And now De La Roca, he had early success in the first quarter, and then they've gone away from him a bit. Daxton Moore, tackle number 5 on that play.
Yeah, his second tackle for loss. Daxton Moore has been doing a great job in the run game, stepping up, filling those gaps, not allowing Roca to get those extra yardage.
Now 3rd down and 11. Florida State would love a big conversion here. Don't want to have to punt it away already. Taking the shot downfield, incomplete. That one swatted away late to set up a 4th down. That was Willie Davis flying over to knock it down.
And Jeff Knight's not going to have anything on the stat sheet for that play, but he got pressured right up in Zeus Clayton's face, forced that throw to hang in there a little too long and allow North Carolina to knock it away.
And so a big stop for North Carolina, and they get the football for the first time here in half number 2 with a chance to extend their lead. And here you see the Aiden Martinez highlight reel from half number 1.
Yeah, Martinez, I mean, outside the interception that he threw, at halftime. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's not going to worry about that. Martinez, probably the one man in the CFSL that doesn't care about interceptions. But as you look at the numbers, 351 yards in the first half.
So well on his way to a huge night. And they're going to start on the ground with Nick Cal. Does a great job sealing the edge, did his offensive lineman, and then Cal picks up 9 on the first down carry.
Yeah, huge play right there by Cal. Just a simple little sweep play on that. But he does the rest and puts the shoulder down, able to pick up 9 yards.
And now 2nd and 1 draw play. Nick Cal, first down. They were able to get up to the marker. Nick Cal did a great job on his own to move the chains.
Yeah, anytime you need 1 yard to move the chains, Nick Cal is the guy you call. He will get you exactly that 1 yard and pick up that first down.
1st and 10. There he goes again up the middle, and Cal does a great job. Hit the hole and then cut it to the outside. Another 9-yard carry on first down.
Yeah, and a little switch up from the first half where they were dinking and dunking, taking advantage of the underneath coverage. Right now, they're trying to open up holes in the run game and just make simple plays.
Now they're going to go to the screen game here on 2nd and short, and it works to perfection inside the 35, and a first down for David Butler.
And I like that. Florida State, they came in the first half, they came with blitzes quite often here. North Carolina tries to catch them sleeping on this play, but it's man coverage, and they get perfect blocking downfield to pick up that first down off the screen.
And now tight end sliding in motion left to right, and they wanted to throw it back to him there as he slid back through the coverage, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, there was a free rusher coming through for Florida State. Can't blame Martinez for just getting rid of that and trying to avoid the sack.
Fully loaded shotgun. They're going to set up the screen again, and not going to work quite as well this time, but Butler still picks up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5.
Yeah, great job by the Florida State defense on that one. It looked like Jordan Baker was right there, read the play, able to make the stop without picking up a first down.
And once again, screenplay. This time it's Nick Cal, first down, and then ducks out of bounds just short of the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 Tar Heels.
Well, you know, sometimes you think they ran the screen on 2nd down. They won't do it again here on 3rd down. North Carolina just says, watch this.
And they doubled up on the screen, which sometimes you hate to see it. North Carolina used it to perfection, and then false start, and it's going to back them up 5 yards here.
Yeah, that's a tough break because their offense has just been chugging along this entire drive right here. And sometimes just those 5-yard penalties are enough to stall out a drive.
They called it on the tackle on the other side, and this is a dangerous throw going the other way, and now it is a foot race. And drugged down from behind, the freshman Beanie Buchanan with the pick. Couldn't quite get it to the house, but Florida State's defense makes the big play they needed.
Like you said, the play that they needed. Beanie Buchanan, the freshman out of Chandler, Arizona, coming away with the interception on that drive. Not only coming away with the interception, but getting them into North Carolina territory here.
Setting them up at the 41 or 42-yard line here of UNC. Offset eye. De La Roca's going to get it on the stretch play. Breaks the tackle. Gets it inside the 40. Give him 4. 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Yeah, no coach is ever going to be mad when your running back's able to pick up 4 yards on first down. Just does a little bit better of keeping you ahead of those chains.
Little bubble screen. It's thrown out to Elder. He spins forward for 2. Big 3rd and 4 right here for Florida State.
Great coverage by North Carolina on that play. Recognized that it was a screen and brought him down early without extra damage.
Bubble screen, other direction. They try to get it to De La Roca in open space, but he is dropped after a gain of 2. Decision time for Florida State. They're going to punt this away.
I got to disagree with this call right here. You just got the interception. You can't go 3 and out and punt this ball away right after that.
I am fully on board with that, Vinny. You got to, try a long field goal at least if you don't want to go for it on 4th and 2, but I think you got to keep the offense out on the field, down 17. And quick update over on Twitch while we got a second. 37-27, 4:50 and counting in the 3rd quarter. Miami on top of Florida. Now draw play to Nick Cal. And this is where Nick Cal is dangerous. He doesn't carry it a ton of times, but they get that draw play working, and that one good for almost 10.
Yeah, Nick Cal so far in this half has been the key for this offense. We saw the first half, them trying to hit the quick out routes or the drag routes underneath as Martinez throws this one away.
Yeah, they tried to fake it to Cal there and slip Butler out of the backfield. Couldn't get it to him. Now on 3rd and 10, North Carolina going to line up under center. They are 7 of 10 on 3rd down tonight. Make them 8 of 11 as they should give Cal forward progress, and they do. Give them a yard and a 1st down.
And you got to love the 3rd down play calling for North Carolina on these 3rd and shorts. They don't make it hard. They're not trying to get cute or fancy with it or anything. They just line up, throw 2 tight ends, and tell the running back, all right, run upfield.
And they keep the 2 tight ends out there under some late pressure, but dumped down to Tatiana Hoops. And that is a great outlet valve when you need one. 10 catches, 108 yards for Tatiana tonight.
Yeah, she's really having herself a game, the senior out of Edna, Minnesota. 10 catches, 108 yards in this one.
And now 3 bunch to the top of the formation. They go to Wellington, and he's going to pick up 17 more. He's been kept quiet here in the 3rd quarter, but 150 receiving yards for the big tight end.
Yeah, I love the tight end angle route. You see Florida State in man coverage right there. All you do, you send the drag route to clear out the middle of the field, and there's your big tight end right there, wide open across the middle, able to pick up a 1st down and move into Florida State territory.
Yeah, so Hoops and Wellington both over 100 yards receiving tonight. Wiersman's had a pretty good game as well. And there he is again, 12 more yards for him. He's up to 76 on 5 catches.
I love the pocket presence by Aiden Martinez on that play. Sees the rusher get behind him, does a couple steps up in the pocket, delivers a strike to his receiver.
Play fake over the middle. This one's knocked down as he was trying to get that across the middle. J.C. Newton with the play.
Yeah, Newton, a great job in coverage on that play. Recognizes where the route's coming, does enough to step in front of it before Martinez gets rid of it.
Quick throw. Hoops laid out, takes a hit, is helicoptered around, but holds onto the football. Let's hope she gets up and is okay. It'll be 3rd and 6.
Tatiana Hoops went back to the huddle and told Martinez, don't you ever do that to me again.
And she may not lay out for the next one. This one wide open and incomplete, as Bruno Bones had to lay out to haul that one in and could not hold it through the making contact with the ground. It'll be 4th down and a field goal for UNC.
Martinez just puts a little too much on that. Bruno Bones, a freshman, not able to hold on to it. And on top of that, they end up missing the field goal as well.
So a big stop for Florida State's defense as the senior Freddie Franklin pushed it wide, and it is still a 17-point ball game. 3:40 to go here, 3rd quarter. 4 receivers for Clayton. He's going to throw it here on 1st down into traffic. It's complete. Sapp holds on. It'll be 2nd down and 7.
And the big thing right here for Florida State, your defense has just got 2 straight stops. You have to capitalize off of that.
And this is a big drive here. They're going to give it to De La Roca, and he tries to make a cut there. And I would have liked to see him try and bounce that to the outside. Had a lot more room, but it will be 3rd and 4.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with you on that play. I think if he can cut that to the outside, he's got a better chance of picking up the 1st down. But 3rd and 4 isn't a bad situation to be in.
And a chance to pick it up, and they will. Blake Elder tiptoes the sideline, picks up 14. It'll be 1st and 10.
I love it if the defense is going to play soft coverage, hit him with that quick out route. Zeus Clayton just pitch and catch right there on that play.
And tight end in motion, left to right. And Clayton going to scramble near side, throw it off his back foot, incomplete. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, Clayton not the most athletic guy, but anytime you see him get outside the pocket, it's almost like a circus to watch. But gets rid of it and, lives for a 2nd down play.
Standing in the pocket this time, taking his shot downfield, open receiver, and into the end zone. It's Blake Elder from 52 yards out. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Huge play right there. Zeus Clayton drops that in a bucket. And Elder right there. I mean, I thought for a second the corner was going to outrun Elder on that play. And then you see the burst of speed. Elder just runs under it, picks up that much-needed touchdown as Florida State possibly can close it within 10 pending the extra point.
And to steal one from Jeff, it fell from the sky into Blake Elder's hands. Big play for Florida State. They needed that. 31-21, 2:34 to go, third quarter here in Tallahassee. And now it's up to the Florida State defense. They got to make another stop. They were able to force the missed field goal on the last possession. They had the interception in the possession before. Can they do it for a third straight time?
Yeah, and if you're North Carolina's offense, you got to look away from the fact that they got 2 straight stops. One of them, you gave a turnover. You were already in their territory. You threw the ball away, gave them the drive. And then on the next drive, you drove all the way down there. You just missed the field goal. So your offense, you've been executing. It's just 2 miscues that have kept you off the board on those drives.
And a 10-point lead to try and build off of here. They give it to Cal on the run. And Florida State was bringing some extra heat from the secondary. It worked. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Yeah, Brody Rockmore, the first one to get there. Doesn't make the tackle, but slows him enough for DJ Hansen to get in there and bring him down.
So now 4 receivers in the set. Draw play Cal, and he's got some room once again. Picks up about 3. It'll be 3rd down and 6.
Yeah, sometimes on 2nd down, it's not about trying to get that 1st down. It's just about getting set up for a better 3rd down situation.
So 3rd and 6. It's a manageable 3rd down here for UNC, and they've been good on 3rd downs tonight. Under pressure, no chance this time, and Scott Richley with the big play. His 2nd tackle, 1st sack of the night. And here comes the tomahawk chop here from the Florida State faithful. They're trying to get this team fired up.
Yeah, I don't know if the left tackle expected Richley to go on the outside of that play, but Richley just walks inside the left tackle, makes an easy sack on that, and 3 straight stops by this Florida State defense. Now their offense is going to have a chance to have good field position to start out.
And this team does not need great field position to be able to score quickly, but as you said, they are going to get it here. About the 47-yard line after the DJ Hansen return. And so Florida State a chance to cut this lead once again all the way down to 3 points if they can put another one in the end zone. De La Roca dotting the I. He's going to get it, and he'll take it right between the tackles and give him 6. It'll be 2nd down and 4.
Yeah, nice little pickup right there. Just hand it up the middle to see what your halfback can do on that play. Picks you up 4 yards. Never going to complain about that.
Absolutely not. And now on 2nd down, draw play. De La Roca will not get away. Jeff Knight got a hold of him and slung him to the turf. It'll be 3rd and 4 coming up.
Yeah, huge stop right there. 3rd and 4 is a little bit different than what a 3rd and 2 or 3 would have been. As you see right here, they're going to come out in the I formation.
And again, it's De La Roca dotting the I on 3rd down. Play fake over the middle, 1st down yardage and some. And it's Agent P. Perry push carry off down to the 30-yard line and a 1st down for Florida State.
Yeah, the pressure getting up in Clayton's face, but does a great job with the poise to find Agent P on the slant right there, and gets a huge 1st down.
The ball sitting at the 30-yard line. Florida State looking again to cut this lead all the way down to 3. And Clayton goes backwards as Jeff Knight was right there on that read option. And he wasn't the only one in blue and white.
Yeah, credit to North Carolina on that play. They forced Clayton to keep that, and then they had everybody crash on him and bringing him down for that loss.
2nd down and 12, and now De La Roca on the carry between the tackles once again. He's going to pick up a couple. Gets it back to that 3rd and 10, 3rd and 11 range here, and that may have been the final play of the 3rd quarter. And it looks like it will be. So a big 3rd down coming up when we start quarter number 4. Come on back, throw the 4s in chat. You're watching the CFSL presented by PX1 Sports right here on YouTube. And welcome back inside Doak Campbell Stadium. 31-21 UNC holding a 10-point lead over Florida State. And Florida State facing a long 3rd down here as we start quarter number 4. Clayton underneath, complete And fighting for extra yards is Sapp. He's going to be short of the first down, but it is probably go time for Florida State.
Yeah, you said it's go time. Here they are going for it on this play.
So 4th and 5. Got to get to the 20 to keep this drive alive. Clayton under pressure. Off his back foot, complete. Sapp, first down yardage. Great job getting it turned right back upfield by Sebastian Sapp. He's over 100 yards. More importantly, move the chains.
Oh, you know North Carolina fans are upset. They thought they had Clayton bottled back there. Then you watch Sapp having to come back to the quarterback. It just makes a nice cut upfield. Oh, my God.
And then just like that, intercepted, and this will be a pick 6. The Tar Heel defense couldn't get him off the field on 4th down. Doesn't matter. This is a touchdown for UNC.
Wow, Wes Finney, the senior out of Fraser, Colorado, unable, like you said, unable to stop them on that 4th down, but says, you know what, how about we just go ahead and get a touchdown for our defense right here, and that once more pushes it to a 17-point ball game.
And Florida State had something going, made a great play on 4th down, and now they have to turn around and get it right back. Wes Finney, as you said, brought it back for the big touchdown and a big hit on special teams as DeMario James Garcia on the return. So now Clayton has to put that one out of his head and go make not just a play here on this drive, but multiple plays and get them back in this ballgame.
Yeah, and you know, you said the last drive was probably a must-score drive, but I think at this point, it is a must-score. You're down 17 right now. Your defense has been able to slow North Carolina for most of the second half, but you don't have that much time. We know this offense can score quick, but you can't make mistakes.
So we'll see if the freshman can put that one out of his head and make a couple of plays. 3 touchdowns tonight, but also 3 picks. He's looking for everything here, and it's incomplete. Austin in the area, they give him credit for knocking that one down, but the receiver over there had a shot at it.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that play. I mean, I understand that you got your big, tall receiver down there on that play, but it's double coverage, and I don't think you should be forcing a 50-50 ball like that.
And this one thrown far side to De La Roca. Caught, but good for only a yard.
Yeah, I think that's the one that Clayton's got to realize. He's got to hit his check down a little bit earlier, give him the opportunity to make some yards after catch.
And now on 3rd and 9, down the sideline, intercepted again. Interception number 4 from this defense. And I didn't catch the number on who got that one. We'll see here. It is Ed Lott. I wasn't sure if that was 42 or not, but Ed Lott with his 2nd interception of the day.
Yeah, just a great play. I mean, for the most part, it was great coverage by Ed Lott on that play. I think that drive, Zeus Clayton just got in his head and was trying to force the issue instead of just relaxing and calming down and taking it one play at a time.
Knew he needed 17 points to come back and was playing like he was going to get them all on that drive. Took a couple too many dangerous shots, and Debo Banks on 1st down with 1st down yardage sets up another 1st down at 32.
Yeah, and I like North Carolina going back to these drag routes. It was able to get you some yardage in the first half.
A dangerous throw there off his back foot. And Martinez, at this point, you just have to protect the football.
Yeah, absolutely. Don't try and risk anything. You know, if the play's not there, sometimes taking a sack in these situations aren't as bad because it keeps the clock running.
And this time thrown away as they tried to set up the screen. 3rd and 10 coming up.
Yeah, this is a big 3rd down right here. If they can keep this drive going, more importantly, you don't want to lose yards because right now you're at fringe field goal range.
So 3rd and 10. We'll see if they can just get a couple more yards to make sure they can get the field goal. Instead, they will lose yards. They lose 2 on that play as Jordan Baker makes the play in the backfield. So now 4th and 12. It would be a long field goal. We'll see what UNC decides to do.
I think you got to keep the field goal up here. Up 17. Oh, they're actually going to go for it.
They feel like it might be at the edge of Freddie Franklin's range. Might as well go for it. Punting it's probably not going to pick you up much yardage. Martinez taking a shot. Incomplete. Boy, oh boy, they had a shot at that one as it was in the hands of Cooper Wiersma and then ripped out by Buchanan. Excuse me.
Yeah, that just shows you the trust that North Carolina has in their defense right now. Back-to-back drives with interceptions. They said, you know what, it's 4th and 12. We trust our defense to get a stop here. We'll go ahead and go for it and give Florida State some pretty good field position if we don't get it.
That was Beanie Buchanan, a great play from the freshman. He's made a couple of nice plays here tonight, including the pick. This one sets Florida State up with decent field position, and then get it to Sebastian Sapp, who's also had a great night tonight. 9 catches, 112 yards.
And this is what you want to see from this Florida State offense. You got to take those confidence builders back and tell Zeus Clayton, look, we're still down 17. You're not going to get that in one play. Just take what the defense gives you with a sense of urgency, though.
And now on 2nd down and 4, they can go to work again. This one complete far side to James Newton, and it's just short of the 1st down. 3rd and inches coming up.
Yeah, Newton's got to recognize where the marker is at and get there. That way they don't have this 3rd and inches situation coming up.
Yeah, just had to run that about a yard or 2 deeper. Would have made it an easy conversion. And now taking the shot downfield. Open man. Wide open is Quinn James. And just like that, Florida State is back on the board.
And that's beautiful by Zeus Clayton right there. Took the underneath routes, brought the safeties up, and right there able to hit the deep shot and bring it once again to a 10-point ball game.
So 6:19 to go. 10-point spread here. UNC on top 38-28. And Florida State knows they got plenty of time left. They're not going to onside kick it here. But the special teams has to be good. You're kicking it to Trevor Austin. And who is that? Is that Wellington again on the return? It is. 27 yards there. It'll be 1st and 10, UNC.
And for those keeping track on the sports book, we're up to a total of 66 points in this game. Only 9 away from hitting the over here. Still got 6 minutes to play in this game.
So the guys betting the under is still hanging in. Didn't think it would even be that close. And Wellington, a good catch and run there, even after the kickoff return. Slipped a couple of tackles. Picks up 1st down yardage.
Yeah, there isn't enough good things that you can say about Beef Wellington. Up over 162 yards in this game.
And 1st and 10 for Martinez. Quick throw. Dumped down underneath. Wellington once again. 14 more yards. 9 catches, 176 yards for Wellington.
Yeah, a little surprised to see them passing in this situation, but at the same time, it's also the same offense that they were running in the 1st half that they saw the most success with.
Gonna throw it again, and it's complete out of the backfield. Nick Cal, 8 yards on that one, and it'll be 2nd and 2.
Yeah, like Martinez not trying to force anything, doesn't like what he sees downfield, just takes the check down, able to pick up 8 yards off of that.
And on 2nd down, draw play. Cal bouncing off a one. Butler bounced off a 1, got 1. It'll be 3rd and 1.
Not a fan of the draw play on that. I think if they just give a straight handoff, that they got a better chance of picking up that 1st down. Regardless, it's still a 3rd and 1 upcoming.
And they are 8 of 14 on 3rd down. Martinez shakes one off his back foot, hit as he threw, and that one's incomplete. Don't like the play call there. I would have liked to see him run the football, but they're going to go for it again on 4th down.
Yeah, I can't complain about this call. You went for it on 4th and 12. Might as well go for it on 4th and 1.
And they're going to give it to Butler, and everybody was bunched up on the inside. UNC stretches it out, picks up the 1st down, and Newton picks up tackle number 9.
Man, that was a beautiful cutoff field. He hit that. He put his foot in the ground, hit that little burst of speed, just enough to pick up that 1st down.
And as Gunn says in chat, some walk-on magic from UNC tonight. And this one in and out of the hands of Cadbury Wellington off the hit. You don't see the drop very often from the big tight end.
No, I'm still trying to figure out how that ball fell to the ground. I thought that would be a for sure catch anytime you throw it around Beef Wellington.
And now they're going to go back to Nick Cal and a little sweep. And he's got it inside the 20 down to the 16-yard line. Nick Cal rips off 18. He's up to 87 yards rushing. Kind of a quiet 87 yards rushing.
Yeah, and the big plays have came off those sweeps and those stretch plays that they've tried to run. Whereas most of the time they run it upside the middle. It's just for those 2-3 yard gains. But here, picking up a huge play, getting them up inside the red zone.
Under 4.5 to go. UNC has done a pretty good job grinding out some of this clock. And what a good throw on the run from Aiden Martinez, finding Tatiana Hoops. First and goal, Tar Heels.
Yeah, haven't heard her name called too much here in the second half, but 12 catches on the day. Have yourself a game.
First and goal from the 5. Martinez will throw it away. Stops the clock. Still a 10-point ball game. 4:08 to go. Second and goal.
I'm not opposed to the throwaway, but, you would like to see Martinez just try and tuck the ball away, see if he can run upfield and maybe get back to the line of scrimmage.
Not going to be able to get back to the line of scrimmage here as he is sandwiched between the defensive ends, Max Duncan and Scott Richley, and Richley credit for the sack.
Yeah, give a lot of credit to Richley. As we see, he gets cut at the start of the play, able to get up and bring Martinez down. Also give credit on the back end to the secondary, not allowing Martinez anywhere to go. But I don't think it's a bad sack because you keep the time running.
We are inside of 4 minutes, and North Carolina well within field goal range at this point. Taking a shot, corner of the end zone, and it's incomplete, knocked away at the last second. 4th and goal, and they will bring out Freddie Franklin.
Yeah, not a big fan of throwing the 50-50 ball right there. I think he probably could have schemed up something a little better. Regardless, though, the field goal up and good now pushes it to a 13-point ball game.
And that does make things a little bit more difficult here for Florida State. Now you need 2 touchdowns to win it. You can't rely on a field goal at any point here. And James with the return out near the 30. 3:38 to go. 4 down territory from here on out for Florida State's offense.
Yeah, and if you
Clayton.
know North Carolina's deep, go ahead.
No, it's good. I apologize, and I'll let you finish your thought here in a second. As Clayton's going to take his shot and overthrown.
Yeah, and I was going to say the one thing, if you're North Carolina's defense, your mentality has to be don't get beat deep. Don't give up the quick score. Let them take anything underneath and drain this clock.
Just come up and make the tackle in the open field. And they're going to take a shot downfield, and this one is intercepted. Laying out is Trevor Austin, comes up with the pick. They've been playing that high-low coverage all night long, and Trevor Austin makes the incredible one-handed interception there.
Yeah, I think Zeus just holds on to this ball a little too long. If he gets it out, his receiver's got a better chance. But credit to Austin on that play. Makes a diving one-handed interception.
And now right back to the ground game. Nick Cal and UNC just ready to burn this clock and get out of Dodge with a win.
And for North Carolina, you got to recognize that they still got those 3 timeouts. This game's not over yet. You still got to do a little bit of work.
And they are grinding the play clock all the way down. And again, they're going to hand this one off. Nick Cal for 2 more. No timeout yet from Florida State. It'll be 3rd and 5.
Yeah, I figured Florida State's going to hold off their timeouts until they can get the ball back and try and see what they can do on offense.
North Carolina has been good on 3rd down tonight. But right now, I think most important right now is grinding out this clock. They don't have to snap it until just about 2 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. Martinez is under center, barking out his signals. 3 receivers in the formation. And they will throw it here on 3rd and 5. This one underneath and out of bounds. Wellington does not get the first down. Florida State will use timeout number 1 and will get the football back here.
Yeah, the tough part for Florida State right there, they pushed him out of bounds, but they pushed him backwards, therefore allowing the clock to run, and they had to burn that 1 timeout.
And so 1:56 to go. We're looking at a 13-point ball game. So Florida State needs a quick score and the football back with only 2 timeouts to go. Clayton has turned it over too many times here tonight. 4 interceptions. Can he make a couple of big plays? The freshman's taking a shot here, and it is caught by Sebastian Sapp. That freshman has made some big plays tonight. 10 catches, 142 yards.
And that was a play I thought Lott was right there, going to be able to at least deflect that away. But credit to Sapp going up there and not allowing Lott to make a play on the ball.
And so here we go on 1st and 10. Just give him right at the midfield stripe. Clayton back under center. 3 wide receivers in the formation. Tight end to the top of the screen. Clayton under pressure, and he will go down as he is dropped by Jeff Knight for the first time as a sack.
Yeah, Knight and Gross both getting back there to bring Clayton down, and that's huge because that's going to burn some clock.
Over the middle, wide open, and first down yardage. It's Perry push carry off for 23 and a first down.
When in doubt, Agent P, only 71 yards in this game. Give a lot of credit to North Carolina for trying to slow him down.
And now down the sideline, complete. It's Quinn James for 22, first and goal, Florida State.
And they're moving the ball down pretty quick. If they can score here in the next play or two, I think they still have a good shot that they could even, in fact, think about kicking the ball deep.
Well, they are down to 2 timeouts. So that would be a dangerous risk if they do kick it deep. But again, they got to worry about scoring and scoring quickly before they worry about anything else. First and goal. Underneath, incomplete, and it's probably better off if that one hit the turf.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. You can't throw anything in this situation. You can't throw anything that's not in the end zone.
And here we go on second and goal. Clayton looking underneath, complete. Quinn James 9 yards, third and goal, but they're going to have to hurry to the line of scrimmage. Ball at the 1 yard line. Wes Finney picks up tackle number 8. They did not hurry to the line of scrimmage. They brought in their big goal line unit, and Junie Winter can't get it into the end zone. Florida State has to call the timeout.
That's huge, running that extra timeout right now. On top of that, it's 4th and goal as well.
So on 4th and goal, Clayton to the end zone, touchdown, and Sebastian Sapp has been there all night long for his quarterback. Does it again, and Florida State a chance to cut it to 6.
Yeah, I don't even know how you see that wide receiver open right there. I mean, that's tight coverage and just threads the needle on that play, cutting it down to a 1-score game, and it's going to come down to this onside kick.
So Zeus Clayton, 5 touchdowns and 5 interceptions tonight. They need a big recovery here from the special teams. And they will not get it. UNC and Tatiana Hoops is able to snatch that one up. And with 47 seconds left, they'll have to run one play. I'm sure Florida State will burn their timeout, and then they can go into clock-killing mode.
Yeah, Tatiana Hoops, her hands have been so reliable in this game. Kind of poetic for her to be the one to come up with the onside kick recovery.
And so second down and 12. And Martinez will take the knee once again. They'll have to snap it one more time. But they don't have to snap it until there's about 5 seconds or so on the game clock. Not going to take the knee here. Turn and hand it off to Cal. Just hold on to it, and they do. That will be the final play of the ball game. Number 7, UNC, comes into Tallahassee and knocks off number 5, Florida State. But it was a tight one. And Benny, I mean, what a game we had. A great way to end our Tuesday night.
Yeah, I mean, this was one we thought there would be a lot of points in this one. In fact, there ended up being over 75 points in this game, 76 to be in total. So we did hit the over there with that last touchdown. But like we said, coming into this game, no team had scored under 41 points, and North Carolina hits 41 on the dot here. And give a lot of credit to their defense. They held Florida State in that first half. Only 2 touchdowns, and really one of them didn't come until their last drive. And that lead that they got early on was what propelled them into coming away with the victory in this one.
Great night of action. And with that, I'd like to say thank you to our associate producer, Austin Crow, executive producer, Mike Peters, and of course, my broadcast partner, Vinny Mixon. On behalf of our entire broadcast crew, I'm Nate Murphy. You've been watching the CFSL presented by PX1 Sports right here on YouTube. That does it for us tonight, but don't forget, tomorrow night, everything kicks off 6:30 Central Time. Twitch has Illinois at Boise State, and YouTube has the Buckeyes at number 2, Notre Dame. Good night, everyone.